Okay, welcome. My name is Marina, and this is day 2 of our COOPINC Bootcamp. It's awesome having you here. I hope you all did your exercises that we gave you, your homework from yesterday. You can put it in the chat, let me know. I am going to mute everyone because as they come in, there could be a few distractions, and then I get all distracted and I forget what I'm doing. Okay, so I don't... Oh, I thought I muted myself when that happens. Okay, cool, because I'm the host. Didn't happen. All right, so today we are going to focus on our why that makes us cry. Okay, most people, they just know you want to make money. I know I need to make money. Not sure how to make money. I just know I want to get rich. I want to be wealthy. I want to do things. But sorry, I'm just letting a few more people in quickly. So the important thing is, while we've lost our way along the way, is we do things and we forget why we're actually doing it, or we don't actually realize why we're doing it. So I'm going to kick off today with a shorter video, not as long as yesterday, and I hope you've all watched or listened to the affirmations again. You can give me a thumbs up if you have. I definitely did while I was busy getting ready earlier. I went to the salon. Awesome. Thanks. I see the thumbs up. Great. To get my nails done. And I was listening to that the whole morning. And it was like, the more you hear it, the better it is. So without further ado, I have got quite a bit to cover today. And I think you're all going to love it, because I did when I did these different things. So we're going to start with your why that makes you cry. The PDF I have posted on the group. I don't think I've put it on the Telegram group. I must actually post them on there as well, because I know not everybody is on Facebook. So your why that makes you cry. Let me share my screen. Close Pharrell out. And right. Make sure I'm still sharing sound. Yep, that's on. Okay, I would suggest that you get your pen and paper out, take a few notes. I found this one. She's not obviously the original creator of the 7 Levels Deep, but the way she explains it, I just found was to the point and can just resonate with all of us. So here goes.
Finding your why, the 7 Levels Deep exercise. This is a great exercise. I learned it from Dean Graziosi. Basically how it works is you pick a goal that's important to you, one of your goals this year, ideally the most important one, and we're going to drill down on the why beneath the why beneath the why. And you want to do that 7 times. And at the bottom of those 7 times, as you start drilling down, you will come to either 1 or 2 reasons that you realize, wow, these are powerful. This is what's really driving me. And so we'll get really clear, and I'll move through mine as quickly as possible to give you an example. One of my goals this year is to compete in a half Ironman. And I've already done it once before, and I, for some reason, started thinking about doing it again. So I've made it one of my goals. So the first step is to ask why that goal is important to you. So in my case, I would say, Helen, why is competing in a half Ironman important to you? Okay, well, the answer is because I'm getting older now, and it feels like it's the last chance I'll have to really give it horns and see what I'm made of. Then we ask again, okay, why is seeing what you're made of important to you? Well, because I believe that we have a butterfly blueprint inside us that needs expression, and my inner voice has been telling me lately that I need to try this one more time to express my full potential. Nice, Helen, well, that's a good reason, but why is expressing your full potential important to you? So my answer was, because I teach people to become who they were born to be. And if I don't allow myself to take a chance on my inner calling, then I would be a hypocrite. Fair enough. Why is it important to you to coach people to be who they were born to be? Because I had to think about this for a little while. Then I came up with, well, because I inherently believe that people are born good, that they're born loving and joyful. And I'd like to reconnect people to that inner loving, joyful self. great, well, that's valiant and it's a reasonable goal. Why is it important to you to reconnect people to their innate loving selves? And now I started to get really hectic. Well, because we live in a fucked up world, and it's my contention that if we can reconnect people to joy and love, then there should be less pain. Why is it important to you that there should be less pain? Well, because I was actually the girl in a burning house, figuratively, and it took a number of people to teach me to reconnect to my love and my joy, to pull me out of pain. And I want to pay it forward and help other people feel happiness again. Well, why is it important for you to help people feel happy? And at this point, a memory came flooding back to me this morning, and it was of standing in the assembly at my school. And at the end of every year, our very last assembly, we used to sing a song called, the last words of the song were, "Did I fill the world with love my whole life through?" Oh, even just thinking about it now, like the tears are starting. And for some reason, at the end of every year, we sing that song, and every single time, probably from grade 0 right through to matric, I would start getting teared up. And that memory came flooding back to me this morning as I was doing this exercise. And I realized that I didn't want to, at the end of my life, be asked the question, did I fill the world with love? And for the answer to be no. And little did I know that doing a triathlon so that I could show people to connect to their inner butterflies, so that I could show people that the truth of themselves was joy and love and beauty and goodness, that actually what I was trying to do was fulfill a dream that I've had since a child, which was to not die without filling the world with a little bit of love. So who knew? And now when I get on that bike for hours of training tomorrow, I can just remember why it was that I'm here in the first place. So I'm saying that with a bit of laughter, but what I love about it is generally everybody's core desires and dreams will be different. And what I've learned about myself through that exercise is I have a real desire to live a life that is good and loving and joyful, and that I have a real desire to share that with people. And that's really what motivates me. And my litmus test now for the things I do is, does this fill me with love and joy? Otherwise, I don't want to do it, including triathlon. And I'll be honest with you that if I'm hating my training, I'll stop. But right now, I'm just really excited about it. And I don't know why. It seems like madness. So the long and the short of it is, do the exercise, because it is so powerful. And you can reconnect with a part of yourself that you didn't really even realize was driving you. So good luck and enjoy it.
Okay. Make sure that that's not playing, because I always end up playing everything in the background. Okay, we're done with that. Awesome. I'm just going to, for those of you who are not too sure, I'm just going to go into the Facebook group to show you where to find the file. Okay. That was just one example. There are different videos. Obviously, if you just type in 7 levels deep, you will see the different people talking about the 7 levels deep. But, you know, this woman, it was just, you could see she was speaking from the heart, and I really loved that about her. Okay, so all the PDFs, if you go, when you come into the, you'll see discussion. Anything that I post from admin regarding the course, you'll find it under featured. Okay, so you go into featured, and that is where, so that is where your homework was from, what we discussed yesterday. There's your homework, and I asked everyone to post this to their WhatsApp status, and also their, you know, whatever social media you have where you can post it. Okay, and then there's the Zoom link. So if anyone's not sure, I don't have to post it every day, but you would find it under featured, and it's the same link that we're using for all 5 days. and then that was just something to repeat. So that was all the info that you needed for day one. And then under files, you will find the PDFs. Okay, so there is the broadcast list. Remember yesterday I asked you all to create a broadcast list, and there is the document. I've put it in Word so that you can still edit it and what have you. It's not a PDF, so you can edit it, change it up a little bit. You would just need to download it to your device. Okay. How to create a WhatsApp broadcast list. If you weren't sure, if my instructions weren't clear yesterday, it's there. And then also the WhatsApp status PDF is there. And then your why that makes you cry. Okay. And then the affirmations from the video, there's a PDF for that. So here's the why that makes you cry. I've already got it on my system, so now I'm going to have to download it again. I don't need to do that. But there it gives you an example in business and in network marketing per se. Okay, so the why that makes you cry, it's the onion method. The onion method has allowed you to peel away your motivation until you find the deepest reasons for your actions and choices. Here's an example of how it works. You want to earn $5,000 a month in your network marketing business. Okay, this was when I was in a network marketing business, but whatever, it works for anything. Because you want to get a part, okay, so why? Because you want to get go part-time at your job. Why is that important to you? Because you're working 60 hours a week and you want to spend more time with your family. Why? Your children are growing up fast and quality time is a premium. Why is that important to you? Life is more than a job or making money. It's about spending time with your family and friends. Why is that important? When you can't come up with any more, you have your why. Remember, your why is always bigger than you saying how much you want to achieve. Now, when I did my why, I always said that I want to do, most of us say, I want to be financially free. I want to be, financially stable. I want to just be wealthy. Why? And at the end of the day, I grew up, my children grew up as me as a single mom. Even though I was married, I got divorced when two of my children were toddlers. And I get a bit tearful with this, but two of my children were toddlers, and my daughter was 9 years old. Her father abandoned us when he found out I was pregnant, so it was very difficult. And being a young mom, I was 17 when I fell pregnant, 18 when I had her. I was literally a baby having a baby. And with that comes a hell of a lot of responsibility and a whole lot of mistakes. I made mistake after mistake after mistake, decisions that I made that affected my children, and I've always felt like a failure to them. I've always felt like I needed to prove myself because I wasn't quite there, firstly, I was too young and I was more looking for a father for my daughter than a partner for me. And that's where I messed up, when she was little. Then when I got married years later, I got married for the wrong reasons. I knew walking down the aisle, this guy is not meant for me, yet I married him. But I was pregnant with my daughter. We were together for 8 years before we got married. And then, not even 2 years later, we got divorced, and both my children were in nappies. So once again, and he wasn't a very active father either. So I was a single parent making all these mistakes, and I've come to a point now, and only recently, literally only this year, where my children have said to me, Mom, I'm so proud of you. It is the first time that they could say that, and I could feel it and accept it, because I know that the work that I've done, my why was to make my children proud of me. Sorry, you'll get there. It's quite an emotional exercise when you get to the bottom of your why. And that is what drives me. It's such a joy for me to firstly be in a position where I can help them financially if need be. And secondly, just for them to look at me and say, Mom, I'm so proud of you. You've come such a long way. Look at what you're doing. You've stood up. You've stood your ground. You've become such a good person, you know, your values have changed. Everything about me has changed. And only because my why, I realized that was my why, and I needed to get back to my roots of what am I doing here. And with that, I also wanted to, you know, I wanted to help people in the African continent. I wanted to help orphans. That why is that important? Why is that important? Why is that important? And deep down, I wanted my children to be proud of me, because my grandmother used to do that, and I wanted to be more like her. She was a politician, and yet my mom kept it from me. So, you know, when you get to the root cause of your why, that makes you cry, and it's literally, it will stir up an emotion in you. That is where you get, and it's normally seven levels deep. So you just keep asking, why is that important? Why is that important? Why is that important? Okay, so that will be part of your exercise for today. I'm not going to expect you to do it now, but I need you to take time and write it down. Use that PDF as a guide, okay? But don't use exactly what they say, because it doesn't get, you know, that example is not to the root cause, whatever. But if you really think about it, and just, you know, if you're a believer, ask God to help you, like, really get deep to know what your why is, and why you are here, why you want to make a success of your life. Okay. Right. Deep breath. Okay, the next thing, I've actually made notes, because yesterday I sort of I forgot to look at my notes and I didn't cover everything, so I've pulled it over for today. And okay, right, so now I am going to, oopsie. Where are you? I've lost you guys. Oh, there. Zoom. I can't find you. There we go. It keeps opening up the original Zoom. Okay, I'm going to have to share my screen again. Remember yesterday I touched base on the profile picture. Now I want to show you. Okay, thanks, Internet, saying we see you. I couldn't see you. Okay, now we are going to close that off. Right, so I wrote this bio very quickly, and as you can see, it's I've just literally put it together quickly, just put key points of things that I'm wanting to do. Like, if, you know, somebody says, tell me about you. So it says there, Marina Favret, bio updated, whatever. Right, so now what I'm going to do, so you would need to either write it out or type it out. Preferably you need to type it out in order to use the tool that I'm going to tell you about now. Right, so I'm going to just copy this. Actually, I'll just copy all of it. Let's see, CA, come on. And copy. Right, once again, this is another tool. I've given you all the links to everything in a PDF, which I'll post after the meeting. Okay, so I've copied my bio. You just write a little bit about yourself, okay? A little story about yourself that can be as long as or how short as you want. Okay. Okay, that needs to be closed out. Let's go out of the bootcamp. Right, now this is the chat GPT. I'm going to start a new chat. So I've given you the link. It's chat.openai.com, and it's free. Okay. So what we need to do here, so you type anything. You can use keywords. I have given you a little bit of an example. You could, you know, when you want to start writing articles about co-op, I will show you just now how that works. But for now, I want you all to focus on the bio. If you're a good writer and you're happy with what you wrote, then you don't need to use this. But if you think, oh, this sounds so rare, let me zhuzh it up a little bit. Let's see what this assistant can do. So now I've copied that, and I'm going to say, you always, even though it's a machine, what have you, please rewrite this in a friendly manner using not using slang, words for my bio, for my biography on Facebook. Right, I put a dash and then you paste. Right, everything's there. I just want to take out this heading here because I don't need them to have my name and the date. Right, so that's all I've taken out. Now let's see, I haven't done this one. I tried it with I've asked it, but it gave me too much slang. That's why I said take out the slang. I said in a fun manner, and it's like, hey folks, hey pals, whatever, and that's not how I speak. So there we go. Right, so now you saw from I, which is the worst way you can, I love, I have, and I did that on purpose, okay? Right, so now it says, maybe I should read this. People are my passion, the top one that I wrote. I'm a risk taker, love my maker. I'm here to help people across the African continent and beyond. I'm a mother of 3 beautiful adult children. I love bringing people together, connecting people to people. I've become a motivator and a teacher. What I learn, I teach, and that is how I've always been. I love to see people succeed. It really makes me happy. I have adopted a positive outlook in life over the past few years. I spread words of affirmation over my life. Speak words of affirmation over my life. Always give thanks for what I have and what I'm going to have, for the lessons I've learned and the people I've met along the way. I love traveling, playing golf, and being around like-minded people. My mentors have been Nelson Mandela, Mel Robbins, T. Harv Eker, Tony Robbins, Robin Banks, Zig Ziglar, Dave Ramsey. The list is forever growing. I am an affiliate with COOPINC with a startup fee of only $20. You find your 3 like-minded people to do the same, and it's game on. Your subscription is covered and you will be in profit. You can watch a presentation on my YouTube channel, or you can just send them your link, okay? Or send me an email to, that's my email, subject, title, interested. Stay safe and keep smiling. Now, this is how the AI rewrote it. Hello, lovely friends. I find great joy in connecting with people and embracing the beauty of life. I'm a risk taker who cherishes the journey guided by my maker. How awesome is that? As a proud mother of 3 wonderful adult children, my heart is devoted to fostering connections and bringing people together. Over the years, I've evolved into a motivator and teacher, sharing the lessons I've gathered along my path. Witnessing the success of others brings immense happiness to my soul. My recent years have been illuminated by a positive outlook on life, accompanied by daily affirmations and expressions of gratitude for lessons learned, and the incredible people I've encountered. In addition to my passion for helping those across the African continent and beyond, I enjoy the enticing experiences of travel, the camaraderie of like-minded individuals, and the thrill of playing golf. My list of mentors includes inspiring figures such as Nelson Mandela, and it continues to grow on. I'm excited to share that I'm affiliated with COOPINC, where a $20 startup fee opens the door to a subscription covered and profitable journey. If you're curious, you can watch a presentation on my YouTube channel, and then I would have to put the link in there, or simply reach out via email with subject line interested. Wishing you all safety, smiles, and a wonderful day. Warm regards, Marina. Now, isn't that more heartfelt? And it's exactly how I would speak. And I asked it to write it in a friendly manner. So that's the type. So if you want to say fun and add a joke, if that's your quirky personality, you can ask it to rewrite it. And then if you're not happy with it, you could then just say, now rewrite it in a fun manner using a joke or 2. Let's see if they do that. Okay. Hey there, fabulous friends. I'm Marina. Let's amazing adults turned into a motivator, spreading good vibes. Yep, I love golf, traveling. Okay, so I could now share my zest for life. So that's more fun, Remember, laughter is the best medicine. So stay safe, keep smiling, and let's rock this journey together. Now I've got 2 different ones with the same info, but not as like, you know, heavy. So you can, like, say, regenerate until, you know, you get yours. Or you could take a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay, so now I've got to decide which one do I want to use, and I would probably go with the first one. That, to me, it suited my personality. Once you're happy, you would now copy that. You would go to your Facebook. Okay, let me first copy it. No, I'm not going to. I haven't got all my links in here. But anyway, I can always. Come on. Right. Copy. Let's just do a test run. You go to Facebook. Marina Facebook. Okay. Now, oops. Choose a profile picture. I don't even know if I've got one that's going to be suitable. Let's see that. Okay. Yeah, you can obviously make it bigger or smaller. When it's a selfie, it's normally a bit close. But anyway, we'll use this one. I think that's fine. No, let me try the other one. Let's just see. Oh, use that now. No. How did that one get there? Cancel. Let's try this one. Okay, that you can see my face better here, I think. Anyway, now there in the description, right, now I can go, I'm going to take out my YouTube channel thing, or simply, so I'm just going to take out the YouTube channel. If you're curious, you can simply reach out to me. There we go. So instead of saying watch, you can simply reach out to me via email, subject interested. Right, so now I'm happy with that. And I'll say save. Right, now the next thing is, why am I doing this? And this is when I told you guys, when you make friends, you need to find groups. I don't know if any of you started doing that. You've got to find groups on Facebook. So let's call it travel. And you can say weather and travel South Africa. See, I'm new to this group. I recently joined. I'd like to follow true weather reports. This is not very, but now these are people that obviously you want to know the weather and it's about travel and what have you. But you can see this group is not very active. Okay. I've got one comment on here. So this person has posted, okay, that's an admin, that's an admin. This person isn't an admin. So I could say heart, okay, and now you comment. You never just like, okay. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Never know what to pack when traveling. Okay, now this person is going to look and think, who the heck is this woman? Who's this woman commenting on my post? I've had no posts, no comments. She's going to click on my profile. Okay, okay, this is because it's mine. When she clicks on my profile, see, there we go. All of a sudden, there is a story about me, okay, and a call to action. Always have a call to action, whether you want them to phone you or email you, or, log into something or whatever, you have a call to action. And now this person sees who I am. Always make sure that it's a picture of yourself, your face, not you and your husband, because some people's names, like Ashley, for example, could be a guy or a girl. Leslie can also be a guy or a girl, or Les, whatever. And then the person's going to say, now, is this the lady or the man? Have a picture of yourself and make sure your profile is public. Okay. So there we go. That is exactly how you do your Facebook bio with a new picture. You can even use your same picture that you had, but just repost it, and then everyone gets a notification of Wanda or Ron has just updated their profile picture, and you see how many people post or comment on your profile picture because they get notifications. But now it's not just a picture. You've got a description in there of what you do, so they get to know a little bit more about you, and your friends get to see what you're up to now. Okay, because your friends are going to get notified, not all of them, but some of them, and they'll see it. Okay, so now that is what I meant by, I wanted to do the full exercise with you so that people can see how easy that was to do. So you would write just keywords about yourself. You go into ChatGPT, you write out until you're happy, copy, paste, get a picture of yourself, and Bob's your uncle. Okay, so I hope that you were happy with that, because when you do make connections with people, all right, on Facebook, let me just stop sharing for a minute because this confuses me. When you start making friends with people, now, for example, that Edna lady, I could have actually added her as a friend, and then she would know I've just commented on a thing, and then she accepts my friend request, she clicks on there, or you just start looking for people in like-minded, so it could be in network marketing, affiliate marketing, whatever space, you know, you think that you're wanting to get people in. If you're a nurse, you know, join groups. If you're a single mother, if you're a single father, if you're a grandparent, there are groups that you can join, you know, and even singles groups. If you're a single, you can join these groups, and there's so many people that's like-minded. But what are these people actually doing? Now you're connecting with people, and then they read, you're not selling them anything. They read your bio, they think, oh, this is interesting, I saw your bio, it's very cool that you want to put wells in here and you want to do that and what have you. So how's this business working out for you, you know? And when somebody is in another business, ask them, how is it working out for you? Are you able to withdraw? Are you, you know, are you making any money in this? Whatever. And if you have just started and you don't have the proof, you're welcome to use my info. You're welcome to say, well, the person that introduced me, or one of the members in the, you know, in the business, this is what she's earned, and send a screenshot of my earnings. If anyone wants it, send me an email and say, can you please, or send me a WhatsApp. Most of you have got my number. Send me a Telegram or WhatsApp, and I'll send you a screenshot of my dashboard. Okay, so there's all sorts of things that you can do. But now that that person is a friend of yours, you think, oh, great, I'm encouraging you all to make at least 50 to 100 friends a day. Okay, it's a challenge. Everyone can have 5,000 friends on their Facebook. How many have you got now? So what you need to write down and put it in the wall, hashtag day 2, and tell me, just take a, just tell us, you can take a screenshot of how many friends you have, or just tell us how many friends you have and how many you want to, what's your goal by Monday. Okay, Monday is our last day. So we've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, about 5-6 days. Okay, 5-6 days, you could add 100, 250, and then you continue. You don't stop because the bootcamp has stopped. Okay, you continue to add connections to your profile, looking for people that are like-minded and people that you would like to connect to, not just in your country, abroad. And like I said, most of my connections are in Canada, England, UK, and America, and the rest of Africa. I've got very few people in South Africa per se. Okay, right. So that is your, and now your next task. Once again, I will give you all the links to everything. I use something called Big View. Okay, I'm going to share my screen again. It's all right. Can you see that? Okay. Met these people are so late in coming to the party, but welcome. Okay, right. So now Big View. When you when you download the app, so you can either use it on your phone or on your computer. So what I do is, because I'm always on my laptop, I link it. You know, there's a way, once you've got it, you can link it to your phone, or you can just use it. You can actually start recording from here. But in this case, what I did is I went on to Open ChatGPT and I said, please give me a short intro to use, intro message to use in Facebook Messenger. They had a whole, they gave me a whole lot of stars and what have you, which is in the PDF that I'm going to share, or in the post that I'm going to share with the homework. But I've just taken out the stars and this, what have you. So it's, hey there, it's Marina Favorite, blah, blah, blah. And it says the duration is 30 seconds long. That should work with a Messenger. So what you do, it could be a bit shorter. Right, so what I did, once you save it, okay, you can either read and record here, but because I am busy filming, I mean, I've got my camera on, I can't. So now I go to, okay, I'm going to close off here because you can see I went to big view. You're going to have the link, and that's what I did. And then I just saved it there. You can edit it and what have you once you've got it in. So, okay, I'm happy with what that says. Save. And then it takes a minute or so to sync with your phone. Then you open your app. Let me stop sharing, as I said I was going to do. Okay. And let me just put it on speaker view. I can show you. Right. You go into your app and you find big view. Okay. Opening up. That's when I can't see what you can see. There we go. Right. And it says projects. Right. And now I've called the title when you're on the, it's at the top left, you've got to put your title in. I forgot to show you that, but it will show you title. It's got like an orange little arrow. And it says Messenger Welcome. Now it says script. Right. So there's my script now. I don't know if you can see anything there. Yes, there we go. There's my script. Okay, exactly as I had it on there. And now it says record. Okay, am I ready for this? When I hit record, I can do over here. I don't think you can see. Okay, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So I can choose the font size. I can make it smaller. I can choose the speed. I need to make that speed is to go. Okay, I'm going to try it at this. I don't know if it's. I've got it on 270 words. So now I'm going to hit record. Gives you a 5-second countdown. Hey there, it's Marina Favorite. I hope you're having an amazing day. Just wanted to drop a quick thank you for accepting my friend request. That's way too fast. So you stop it. Okay, 270 words. So you just delete that one and retake. Right. So now record again. I need to turn it down to probably 210 words. Yeah, I think that will work. I hope you're not boring you guys. Let me try and sit like this so that you can see what I'm doing. I think you can. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey there, it's Marina Favorite. I hope you're having an amazing day. Just wanted to drop a quick thank you for accepting my friend request. I'll be checking out your awesome post, and I'd love for you to do the same on my wall. I'm into some cool online ventures using social media to connect and spread good vibes. I'm curious to know what you're up to. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. Take care. Cheers. Done. And that is what you send. Once it's loaded, you can now download it and it's on your device. And it was 23 seconds long, even though on the ChatGPT it said 30 seconds. But because I sped it up, you know, that's the way I would normally talk, I think. I sped it up, and 25 seconds is what you're looking for. This 25-second video, I could also put on your WhatsApp status. You could change, you could say, hey, I'm so glad that you popped in to see that you're checking out my status. I'll be sure to do the same for you, whatever. And there, so now I can play back. It's Marina David. I hope you're having an amazing day. Just wanted to drop a quick thank you for accepting my friend request. I'll be checking out your awesome post, and I'd love for you to do the same on my wall. I'm into some cool online ventures using social media to connect and spread good vibes. I'm curious to know what you're up to. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. Take care. Cheers. You can retake until you're happy with it. Now that video, when you make a new friend, you, instead of sending them a hi, how are you, where you from, da 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 da. It gets, I don't like typing long messages. I don't know about you. You might be one to enjoy it. If that's what you prefer, then fine. But video works better. Has anyone ever received a welcome video on Facebook? You can give me a show of hands. Give me a thumbs up if anyone's ever received. You have, Antoinette. Okay. So 1 out of all of you. And just shows you how rare it is. Now, Antoinette, I'm going to allow you to unmute, or you can unmute yourself. Can you just tell us what you thought of the video you received as a welcome? I can't hear you, even though you are unmuted, but I cannot hear you. Oh, it's a pity. It's got something to do with your audio. You haven't clicked some button. Anyway, you can try and figure that out. But I can tell you the first time I received a video was actually after I learned about this in a course that I did. And it was probably about 2 weeks after that. And I thought, wow, you know, we just connected, and I was about to send him my video, and he sent me his video, and he sent mine. And then I was like, oh, very cool that you... Well, I sent my video, and I said, very cool that we both have video intros. And he said, where did you learn this from? I said, it's good. I told you I'll have to kill you. Anyway, it was actually really cool to see a video, because now you're not looking at the profile picture. Is this person real? Is it who they say they are? It's now showing a little bit about who you are, and that, yes, your profile picture matches your video. Now they hear your voice, and all of a sudden there's a deeper connection. It's like, I like this person, or oh gosh, I don't want to even hear that person. Whatever the case is, you will now be a little bit more open to dealing with them. Right, so we have covered that. I hope you're having fun and that you're learning a thing or two here, or something that you haven't learned or haven't applied. Once I haven't learned, you know, sometimes we know these things and we just don't apply it. Okay. Day 2, send a short message. Okay, post to WhatsApp status. Right, we're almost done for today. How's that? Right, so now the next thing, why did I close this off? Let me share my screen. It is going to be, I'm going to share all this, don't worry. Yeah, I'm going to leave the page, that's fine. Move that, and day 2. Right, so day 2, this is what I want you to post. Okay, so now, yesterday I gave you an image to post. Okay, today it's a text. So I want you to get familiar with how to post a text, okay, on social media, on your WhatsApp status, whatever. So it says, exciting news alert, thrilled to be part of an incredible business venture that's changing the game. Join me on this journey of success and endless possibilities. Let's create a future of prosperity together. Hashtag game changer, hashtag business opportunity, hashtag join the revolution. And then you can just add in, for more info, please DM me. DM me, and DM means direct message me. I didn't know that a few months ago. Okay, so I used to say PM me, private message, DM is direct message me. And that's it. So you guys are all going to have this. It's also going to be in a Word document. There is your link if you want to watch that video again. There's that link for that. Then the bio profile picture and your bio. You need to write your story, and you don't even have to write it yourself. You just put in the keywords and you get open. Did I put that link in? Oops, you see, I almost forgot to put the link for Open Chat GPT in. I think I actually put it on tomorrow's thing, but that's fine. Send a short messenger video, post to WhatsApp, download. Okay, we'll make it 5 because you first want to download write your content with ChatGPT, and then you're wanting to, there we go, copy link. I'm going to stop share, and then you're going to want to, I'm just adding it to number 5. So chat, whatever it's called, what is it? Chat Open AI. Right, so it's Chat Open AI. Let's see, AI, and there's the link. Done. Okay, and that is it for today. Do I want to save changes? Yes, I do. And that will be on the group in about 5 minutes after the meeting. Are there any questions? Oh, I haven't even checked the chat, but welcome to everyone who joined in the middle of everything. I think this was fun. I think we learned a lot. You're just welcome to unmute yourself and ask a question if you want to, if you want anything, if you just want to say something. Maze, go ahead.
Hi Marina.
Hi Maze.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much. It was just so, it added so much value to me. Yeah, I'm grateful to God for you. Marina, I just need clarity, name. You said something when we like with the homeworks and everything, when we connect to Facebook. You said something that we need to write, like total something. I'm not sure what you said.
Oh, so in your homework, you're going to write the amount of friends you've currently got on Facebook and say what your goal is. Or you can even just say your goal for December. It doesn't have to be for now, but I want you to commit to how many friends you're going to add to your Facebook list of people who are like-minded, and that is how you're going to start getting the traction. Now, believe me, it took me about a year or so to start getting the traction of because all my friends were literally just in South Africa. I had like 120 people or whatever, people I went to school and college with, and a few people I worked with, and some family. And now I've got but every now and then I change it as well. I had like 5,000 and then there's no more space. And then I just thought, no, I haven't heard anything from a lot of these people. I just delete. And then I started afresh and I got new people. So, you'll see how it goes, but you definitely need to up your limit of Facebook. A lot of people say, I don't really want to make my Facebook page public. Then open another page. Have one for business and one for public, but make your business one not look so business. Just have 2 profiles, one that you have your close friends and family that you are connected with, and the other one is for all the strangers that are going to become your cyber friends. Okay. You can do that as well. So you can I just don't have the patience to run 2 Facebook accounts. And as I said, when you comment on someone's, and what you also have to do when you're on Facebook, you have to comment before posting something yourself. Okay. You have to at least go onto one of your friends' profiles, heart it or send an emoji, and comment 5 different times. It could be birthdays or whatever, or just comment on their post and then post yours, and you get more traction. Okay, that I forgot to mention that. So yes, you get more traction if you at least comment on at least 5 different people's or friends of yours before you post your own post, because you find you post something and you don't even get 1 like. It's like nobody's seen it, and that's because of the Facebook algorithms. They are trying to push us for marketing, to pay for paid advertising and what have you. But there are ways and means of getting around it using methods like I'm teaching you now. And yeah, so I hope that worked. Let me just see.
Yeah, I just needed clarity on the one for like the one that we access information from your Facebook. You said something. You said for to access.
Oh,
Like to
yes.
yes,
That is
that's
yes, that is on the Facebook group.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, on the
So
Facebook group.
I just go
When
to
you
the
when you go onto the Facebook group, you just click
yeah.
on featured. There's a featured tab at the top. That's where you find all my posts. That's
Okay.
important to the course. Okay. So
Okay.
you'll find
All
the
right.
link for Zoom. You'll find the homework under featured.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
It's like a pinned post, so you'll find it under featured, and then everyone else will comment in discussion. So you would hashtag day 2, and just, or if you haven't done your homework for day 1, do that day 1, hashtag day 1, created a broadcast list. Nobody's actually done that. It's nice to see that people are doing the exercises, hashtag day 1 and just say what you've done. And you can even leave a little video or whatever. You can, get creative, because I'm wanting everyone to be a little bit more comfortable with the big view. It's going to make you more comfortable. It's going to be a few times, a few takes, whatever, but it's a free app that you can use. They will, just if you don't have the paid version, at the bottom, they've got their big view logo, which is it's not an eyesore to me. It looks fine. And anything. So you can now start. And this is why I wanted to get you used to doing this welcoming video. And then also what I'd like you all to do in your homework is to post your welcome video that you are going to send out onto the group. Okay. Nobody's going to laugh at you. No one's going to laugh at you. We're all here to, everyone's got to start somewhere. And believe me, every successful person out there started at the bottom. And I know how daunting it was when they said I must do a video and post it. I'm like, oh my word, no. Oh no, I can't do that. It's like asking me to jump into water. I can't swim with my head under. It's like, don't ask me to do that. And it's like, you have to get out of your comfort zone, because video is the way of the future. That's what's paying these days, is video. People are getting paid to post videos and to create videos and all the rest of it. So video is the way to go. And that is why you need to start doing that. So a 25-second video for your welcome, not a long drawn out thing, because Messenger won't allow it if it's too long. It will say the file is too big. And also WhatsApp's update, also only if you post any video, it takes the first 25 seconds of that, or a portion of 25 seconds, wherever you want to slide that slider. But if you've got a video that is just 25 seconds, you don't need to worry about all that. So for homework tonight, if you're taking notes, do your video on big view. Use your chat GPT if you want to. The information will be in the back office on the Facebook page just right now when we've finished, under featured. And you can start writing your bio and then do your video. And then between today and tomorrow, wherever you are in the world, you can post your video that you're going to be sending out, so that people can see, like, hey, you're going to encourage others to do it. I only did it when I saw somebody else posted theirs, and it's like, okay, I'll post mine as well. It encourages you to do it. And if you want people to comment, you can just say, please let me know what you think. Should I change anything? Then people will watch it, and we're here to help each other grow. So please, I really hope that you are going to take this seriously, because this is what works. This is what works. And you know what? I'm here teaching you, but I have actually forgotten about, I've already forgotten what I learned. I forgot to instill what I learned a few years ago, which worked for me, because now when people send me friend requests, I don't even bother, I don't even message them. And it's terrible. So I need to start doing this. So because of this, you also have to hold me accountable to start doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I've got my video there. I might redo it. I don't know. I'll check it out and see if I look okay. I might want to change a few words. I don't know. But now when you get a new friend request and you accept, bang, you just send them the video. And it's going to be like, wow, this is cool. All right. And you'll see how your friend request starts growing, and then you going to start creating content. Tomorrow we'll go into a little bit more. We're going to cover a bit of YouTube tomorrow, and more content creation and what have you. Antoinette, go ahead and see if you can unmute yourself.
Okay, can you hear me, Marina?
Yes, there we go.
Okay. I want to expound on what you had asked me earlier. I totally agree with you as far as video is the way, because it lets a person know that you are a real person, because you have so many people that get inside of your inboxes just spamming, and you don't know if they're real people.
Yeah.
So if people can see you along with the message, what you're talking about, then they will be more successful to click links and do different things and stuff like that, versus somebody just coming in and they don't really know if you are a real person. Because when we go inside of like Messenger, and if a person is not your friend, of course you know that they go to your spam, and you have a whole lot of those people. Hi, how you doing? Hello, and all of that. And then you just quickly to delete them, because you really don't know, what's their agenda and stuff. So, which you say that, with that being said, would you go ahead on and just still send like a welcoming video, or would you inquire more about it, or would you just delete them out and just move on? How would you handle that?
If they what?
Like if they're in your spam and they're saying hi, hello, but they don't have nothing else. They're not saying anything else.
If they have not got much of a Facebook profile, and you can see their account is brand new and there's no posts, and they've got like no friends, they're normally a scammer. So then I would delete them. Or you could ask them, like, why is your profile, normally if the person's too good looking, they're a scammer. If they're widowed, normally widowed, with a child, normally those are scammers. Okay, not everyone that's widowed with a child, but that's what they prey on. Is if you think, oh, this poor man is widowed and he's got a child, and there's a picture of him and a child and a dog, he's generally going to ask you for money, and he's probably doesn't live where he says he lives.
Right. But I usually go kind of like and go back and just check their profile to kind of see what's all on it. And if it doesn't look like anything of interest to me, then I go ahead on and just go and block the user.
Yeah,
I go and block.
you don't need to be friends with everybody. That's why I said you've got to try and find the people that you want to be friends with now. See how active they are on the groups and what they're doing, and go into their profile before you, if you want to be extra careful. But if they're on a group, they've obviously been accepted there. And you can see, if someone's been on Facebook for a few years, I wouldn't really, anyone that hasn't been on Facebook for at least 6 months, it could be a problem. But, other people are late starters. I mean, my brother, he opened a Facebook account 2 days ago. He hasn't even got a profile picture. I said, you look like a scammer here. He said, no, I just opened it for Marketplace. I said, even Marketplace is not going to be happy if you don't have a photograph and you're not verified and you don't have friends, whatever. It's like, oh gosh, you got to teach me these things, because he's never had Facebook and he's 57. So, it all depends on the person, but you also use your intuition. No, like, this person doesn't feel right to me. But generally, you are now looking for people. You're seeing what they're involved in. You're seeing they're active on a group. They're obviously interested in a certain type of business or what have you. Those are the people that you're wanting to connect with.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Pleasure. Anyone else? Everybody's so quiet, but at least you spoke today. Wanda, do you want to speak?
Marina, I just wanted
Wanda wants to speak. There we go.
You can hear me?
Yes, I can.
I just wanted to say that I think what you're doing is phenomenal. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the insight and all that you've done from day one for me. I've had a hard time getting started. And for me, it's been just a lot of personal and family issues and things going on. And I've been dealing with some issues that had nothing to do with co-op, but I'm persevering because I know this works, and I know that I'm going to do this. I know this is going to happen. But for you to be so invested in helping everyone and helping us, what you have put together for us is the benchmark for everything that's going to come forward from there. Yes, we're going to have a lot of testimonials. And I'll be writing that right after I write my why.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Wanda,
Thank you.
I just thought this business is really a great business, and
It is.
I see how many businesses are going bang, 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 bang everywhere. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we are so fortunate that we have got a business that is paying us daily. We don't have to wait 30 days to make a withdrawal, but it's just silly to withdraw like $20 or like $50, whatever. It just doesn't make sense. But at least we know the money's there. There's so many people that have made withdrawals, and the proof is there. And that is why I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I need to get, a lot of you aren't even in my team, and that doesn't matter. I just want to help everyone to feel the passion, to get to where they need to be, to see how great this opportunity is, and then to be the best version of yourself going forward, to present yourself well so that people can see, wow, this person stands out. You want to be unique. You want to send a video. You want to have a bio on your profile picture. Believe me, most people don't. Most people don't. And that
I don't even have a picture on my profile. I have
see?
somebody else's picture up there. And,
No,
I kind
you
of
need to change that. You need to change.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
what we're here for,
It's gonna happen.
Now you understand the importance of it. So, I'm here to
I'll be doing my homework today.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Wanda. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Veronica.
Thank you. God bless.
Pleasure. Thanks. Veronica, you can go ahead and talk. Unmute.
Yeah, okay. I had to step out to see, but when I came back, you were talking about the welcome video,
Yes.
and I don't have much knowledge of social media, so I would like to know how that is done.
Well, you'll have to watch the video, and there's links that I'm going to post in the post that I'm going to post on the what's on the Facebook group. The links to the different portals that I told you. I can't go through and explain everything now. The app is called Big View, BIGVU, that you would need to download. It's a free app, and you can also pay if you want it without watermarks. But Big View is a teleprompter, and you would read it as you're recording yourself. So you write down your text. I went through everything, so I would suggest that you do watch the replay, because there was obviously some important information there that I don't want you to miss, because it's not just the app, it's also the chat GPT, writing your content that you're wanting to say, and then putting it on your status, on your profile with your profile picture. And then the welcome video is when you're making new friends on Facebook. Instead of sending them nothing or just a hi, a high five or something, that's what I get as well. You're actually sending them a video welcoming them to your Facebook.
Okay.
It's 25 seconds long. Yeah. Okay. So that is the homework for today. I'm busy writing out the homework, but I realize I can't multitask. I tried to type while you were talking, and I was like, no, that's not going to work. I'll do it as soon as we've finished. Thank you, Veronica. Thanks.
You're welcome, and thank you too.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. All right. Next is Oliver.
Marina, I just want to thank you, like everybody on this page wants to. It's incredible the way you're bringing it and making it so understandable. And I just know that what you're doing is going to be really one of the big factors that will explode Co-op Inc. Because the program is fabulous, but if people don't know about it, it will never be where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
David's dreams are incredibly strong, and we want to participate for him and for us. And now you're giving us a step-by-step way to reach the world. it's the greatest thing I've seen for helping this business or any business I've been around.
Yeah.
Because the thing that always stops people is finding people. And now you're giving us a logical play plan. I love it. Thank you so much for your servant heart.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you, Oliver. I really appreciate your kind words as well. And all the best. Right, Ricky. And then Veronica. I don't know if Veronica still wants to talk after Ricky. Your hand is still raised. Go ahead, Ricky.
Well, first of all, I want to commend you for sharing your why, because that touched me, and the fact that you shared the online version of the other lady's story herself. You know, it brings humanity to what we're doing. It's not just about getting to different levels or finding people. It's knowing that, as you say, you have to find like-minded people rather than them finding you. You've got to be in a position where you know that the people that you're reaching out to are the people that you want to associate yourself with. You want them to strive and to be all that they could be, to know that then they can do the same. And it's duplication, knowing that you have a tried and tested method that you're sharing, to know, as the gentleman before me said, it's a step-by-step process.
Yeah.
And by creating the first step, it enables you to have the confidence to do more, even if it's a step back, to be in a position where you can say, let's go again. If it means recording again, if it means to go over what my why is again, go 7 deep. So for me, that onion 7 deep why was something I've never seen or heard before. That's made me show how shallow my why was before, when I'm thinking that my why was good enough. But now, just by thinking, go deeper than that, it gets you to a point where, as I said, I was wiping the tear away from my eye, just knowing that I was listening to somebody else's why, knowing that I could relate so much to it, as far as, you know, the opposite of for you was your child.
Yeah.
My why has always been for my father to say, I'm proud of you, son. Yeah. And I amplify that for myself now, to know that like I say, you want to be financially free, you want more choice in life, but at the end of the day, if I can have my father turn around to me and say, I'm proud of you, son, that will, you know, my whys will be completely fulfilled. So, and I just want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to know that we can grow on a day-by-day basis, to know that we can achieve what we want to achieve, because we have the choice to do it. So I thank you again.
Absolutely, Ricky. Thank you for sharing that. You know, but once you actually go 7 levels deep, you might find that it's not actually your father. You think it is now when you listen to the story, but when you actually go, when, you know, because I always thought mine was something different as well. And when you actually go to the root, you know, of it, the 7th level, because you actually think, what more could there possibly be? And then it's like, wow, okay, I just wanted recognition. I wanted to make my children proud. And I can understand. And that never started there. It was just, I want to be wealthy because I want to support. I wanted, you know, wanting to take care of your family and supporting them is different to them saying, I'm so proud of you. It's different, you know. But if that doesn't happen either, Ricky, I don't know what the relationship is. But the part of my healing process that I'm going through now is love after heartbreak. And you need to forgive, you know. So whether they forgive you or not, or whatever the case is, just to free yourself. And you cannot have that heaviness carrying, you know, you can't carry that heaviness because it holds you back. When you forgive someone that's done you wrong or hurt you or whatever the case is, you are freeing yourself as well. And I just felt that I needed to tell you that. But, you know, I'm happy to have a chat with you offline. You seem like a great guy. And you know what? We're all broken people just trying to put the pieces together and trying to make ends meet and have a good life. And I think we're all deserving of it. And just believe it. Continue with the affirmations because that does help. And breathe. You know, when something upsets you, you get despondent, whatever. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Do that 5 times and breathe right into your belly whenever you're getting a bit anxious about anything. My daughter taught me that literally a month ago, and it works. Every time I feel anxious or I get a bit of anxiety, whatever, I just breathe. And I promise you, it calms you down. It does. It calms you down, and you can just take the next step and take the next step. And before you know it, you're not crawling anymore. You're walking, you know, and now you're running, and life is just, and you're feeling the wind in your hair because life, you're getting rid of all that baggage that you've been carrying around for years. You've got to free yourself from all that. And I think we lost Ricky. Oh no, Ricky's there. Sorry, I thought you were in the top corner and then you weren't. But thank you, everyone. Is there anyone else that wants to share anything or say anything? We are now 11 minutes past. I think this was a great session. Thank you, everyone, for sharing. Thank you for taking part. And I will post your homework in a second. Goodbye, all. Cheers.
Bye, Marina. Thank you.
Bye.